It's kind of forgivable.
Absolutely. Stavros Batsinelas, 2-3 as an amateur, but all of his losses have come against undefeated pros.
Yeah.
Everybody he's lost to is now an undefeated professional.
Yeah, this is another guy where, you look at his record and it's not as impressive as some of the other guys, but when you look at who he's fighting the top talent, so.
His resume is very impressive. And, this featherweight division, he's only 1 or 2 wins away from being back in the title picture. Sure. And that's what his goal is. And a win over Ed Forlenza is definitely going to propel him there, because Ed Forlenza has been around a long time. He's one of the more decorated fighters out there at 145 and 155. So this would be a huge feather in his cap if he comes away with the win here. And Stavros looks as ready as ever. We know about Stavros. He's as tough as they make them. He knows how to use his length. There's not an ounce of quit in him whatsoever. And he's extremely technical. And he comes from a great camp out of Citadel MMA as he struts into the cage.
Yeah, he's definitely a tall guy at this weight, 145.
And he looks like he filled up very nice. I don't know how much he cuts, but he looks big for this weight class.
So Ed Forlenza, we haven't seen him in the Titans cage in a while. He has scored himself an amateur title and another promotion since his last time fighting here.
Couple submission losses set him back a bit, but like you said, he won a title in another promotion, and we know he's one of the pound-for-pound best wrestlers at the amateur ranks.
Yeah, the thing when you hear about Ed Forlenza, everybody talks about he's got a great wrestling background, very tough, very strong guy. He showed it in he showed it in his wins, but in his losses, what he learned is that wrestling's not going to win everything for him. He did get caught in submissions, so he's learned from that. He won that title, and here he is taking on another very tough opponent. And this is one of those fights where either guy, this could be title implications.
And Forlenza looks ripped for this weight class.
Oh yeah, like I said, before he was fighting at 155, now he's dropping to 45.
Yeah, back-to-back sleeper fights here between between the previous fight and this one. These are 2 amateur matchups that have tons of entertainment value just by stylistic matchup-wise.
Yeah, stylistically, you're looking at 2 very different builds, different backgrounds. And that's the beauty of MMA. See that? Well, you know how the referee pats you down? I think Forlenza patted down Steve Rito.
That's beautiful. They touch him up, and Rich Mancini's about to set this one official.
Tail of the tape.
Folks, I just want to mention that following tonight's event, Cage Titans is having an after party at Tavern on the Wharf. I don't know if everybody's going to fit in there, but you're more than welcome to show up. Moving on to our 6th bout of the evening at 145-pound weight class. First, fighting out of the red corner. His gym is Citadel Martial Arts. Let's hear it for Stavros Batsinelas. Also at 145 pounds, he's fighting out of the blue corner. His corner is Januko. Let's hear it for Ed Forlenza.
Here we go.
Stavros Batsinelas in the brown trunks. Ed Forlenza in the long black trunks with the Junico label on them. John English, referee for this featherweight matchup.
Both guys super focused, ready to go.
Stavros looked lasered in, as does Forlenza, yes.
Forlenza, the southpaw. Ooh, and Stavros is the first one to shoot.
Throws a little combo off the exit. Oh, there's that wrestling we talked about from Forlenza.
Beautiful wrestling. Just throws Stavros to the ground. You know, Stavros with that long build, Forlenza's got to be careful.
Good side control here for Ed Forlenza.
Ooh, Forlenza looking for mount. Not quite.
Falls into half guard, but he's
looking for a triangle.
Arm triangle,
Ooh,
trying to sneak that knee out.
Oh, Stavros has got to move.
I think
kind of an awkward position. Though.
I think Stavros has his hand in there as well.
Yeah, he might be able to get out of this.
He's got to try and get his left shoulder on the mat.
Oh, looks like he's out.
But he's got that half guard as well, which makes this choke a lot tougher to finish.
Forlenza just so strong on top here. Full mount here. Oh, not quite. He's in like 3/4 mount now.
Going for that Kimura.
Kimura.
Trying to set that up. Pushing the wrist down.
Stavros trying to go out the back door, but not quite.
Very stifling style for Forlenza.
Yeah. Ooh, got to be careful here. Stavros got to get up at the right time. Referee might separate him. Oh!
Just missed that.
Just missed
drop-in punch.
But Stavros takes the back with the underhook.
Sneaks out the back door with the underhook.
Beautiful.
One hook, two hooks for Stavros.
Oh, man, he might be able to stretch him out here. He's fighting the arm.
He's got to try and position his hips over the back.
Oh, he's got the body triangle.
He's still a little on the side there, but he rolls him over. Now he's in a little bit better of a position.
Wow.
And a long, lanky guy like that with the body triangle, you ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, I remember seeing Stavros do this to Blaine Waterman.
Yes.
He was dominant with it. And now he's looking for the choke. 20 seconds left in the round.
Switching the body triangle knot to the other side.
Oh, and he's looking for the choke. He's got 10 seconds here.
And Forlenza fighting the hands very nicely.
Oh, again, I like how Stavros is switching arms with the choke.
It's not quite under the chin, it doesn't look like. Short time here as well.
Short time. Impressive. Wow. Stavros, man. He snuck out with that underhook and took Forlenza's back. That was beautiful.
And Forlenza showed great composure on top once he landed that takedown. Once he scored that big slam, he was able to ride that position for the majority of the round. But Stavros showing his composure and experience, not being too alarmed, being on his back in a dominant position, kept his cool, found his opportunity, made the space, and advanced. And he almost finished the fight towards the end of the round.
Very close. And, you know, Forlenza, you know, just so strong on top. He was very, that takedown, you know, he kind of shot in, went up to the body lock and just threw Stavros to the ground. And he was very strong on top with that top pressure. Didn't quite get the mount, but he was very close to it. So let's see what happens. You know, Stavros, he's got those long arms, long legs. Let's see if he can use his range and try to keep Forlenza at bay. Because we know Forlenza wants to get in there. He wants to get in there tight and get the takedown.
Stavros shot first. Oh, nice kick. That got to the back leg.
Ooh, big right hand. And Forlenza is swinging.
That's a knockdown. That was a knockdown.
Yeah, definitely a legitimate knockdown. Those right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook.
Yep, Stavros walked into those last two and he fell to a knee. But
he's got the lockdown there.
He's got the lockdown. He's got to try and clear the cobwebs here. He definitely got tagged in that exchange.
He got hurt there, but he's got his full guard back.
Full guard now. Looks to have recovered. I mean, it's
just a high guard.
He's in very good shape.
Power bomb.
He's looking for Looked like he was trying to set up a triangle there for a second.
Stavros has got double underhooks. Loses it.
Forlenza just hanging out in the guard of Stavros Batsinelas right now.
Yeah, Forlenza's got to be careful and not just keep his head down like that.
Big punches from the top from Forlenza.
Stavros got a high guard here.
Very.
Forlenza's got to try to push a knee down and get past this guard. He doesn't want to be here.
Good bite on that overhook on the left side for Stavros. Stavros has to try and get his back up against the fence.
Stavros looking for, Oh,
there it is.
Triangle. Long legs like that, man. You got to be careful.
He's got to try and switch his hips to the left side and get that left leg across the shoulders. But Forlenza's posturing out of it. Looks like his head's just about out, and there it is.
He's out.
Good job.
But Stavros looking for the omoplata. Oh, and he goes back to the triangle.
Excellent work from the back from Stavros Batsinelas.
Great transition.
And this triangle attempt is much deeper. Ed Forlenza's got his left arm across the body on the wrong side. What Stavros needs to do is try and get that left arm across his own body to tighten this triangle up even more.
Right.
And he's doing just that.
He's got to push that arm. This could get tight.
Forlenza doing a great job stacking it right now, making it very tough. And there's the arm. Great transition out, but he's out of the arm bar.
Getting out.
Excellent submission defense from Ed Forlenza.
Wow.
Nullifying the attacks from Stavros Batsinelas off of his back, maintaining his top pressure and landing ground and pound for his troubles.
Yeah, that triangle looked tight.
And that was a slick switch over to the armbar, but Forlenza stayed composed, got out of both attempts. Stavros
he's setting it up. Again, he puts it on.
And he's sneaking that knot even tighter. But again, this knot's on the foot, wasn't as tight.
Interesting round there.
2 rounds in the books.
Forlenza's breathing heavy.
And Stavros isn't breathing at all.
Forlenza's exhausted. Stavros very composed. Showing some great jiu-jitsu. Transitions there. Going from the triangle to the omoplata to the triangle and then to the armbar. Very impressive. Very
comfortable off of his back. And that's after getting knocked down,
right,
too.
Yeah.
He got clipped early in that round. I mean, the knockdown won the round, in my opinion, for Forlenza, even though the submission attempts were deep, but still.
And it was a couple. But I don't know. I'm not a judge.
Exactly. I'm not a judge either. I don't know what I'm talking about.
But you're right. That was a legitimate knockdown. Stavros shot out of desperation. See if Forlenza can pull himself together. Well, the doctor's taking a look at him now.
Yeah, they're taking a look. He is completely exhausted and
tired.
The doctors are taking a close look. Again, he did miss weight and he took it on short notice.
Right. This could be, exhaustion. And you got to think too. He was in a deep triangle. Losing that much oxygen, and you're exhausted. I mean, he could be hurt here. This could be it.
I don't know what's taking long.
Yeah, I mean, if they got to take this much time, then the fight must be over. You only get injury time if it's a accidental foul.
Exactly.
So I don't know what's going on here. The fight's over if they got to look at him like this.
Didn't make the second bell.
Yeah.
Granted, it's an amateur fight and the doctors are just taking a look.
I get it, but you get 60 seconds in your corner and that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't get
As far as I'm concerned, this fight's over. Yeah, that's it. Doctor called it off.
The fight's over. Stavros wins by second round retirement.
Yeah. Very emotional Stavros, coming off of a loss.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the body language of both fighters. We said that Forlenza looked exhausted and Stavros looked fresh going back to their corners in that end of that second round. Who knows what would have happened if this fight went 3 more minutes, but the doctors did not seem to think that Ed Forlenza was able to continue fighting. They called the fight, even though he very well could have been up 2 rounds.
Yeah, and you know, here's the thing: if you can't get off the stool after the cornermen have their 60 seconds, if you can't get off the stool, the fight's over.
And again, take into consideration he missed weight.
Right, and this could be a product of a bad weight cut. You know, Ed looked good. He had a great fight, but if he can't make it out to the 3rd round, you know, sorry, this fight is Stavros's.
And they're going to take him out on the stretcher.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to the hospital. So Stavros, though, I mean, he looked, you know, he had some great moments in this fight. Got taken down, and we're going to hear it.
It's a happy Stavros there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 3 minutes of the 2nd round, this fight was stoppage by the doctor. In your winner, from Citadel Martial Arts in the red corner, Stavros Batsinelas.
Stavros Batsinelas climbing to 3-3 at the featherweight division. And we're going to go to intermission here.
All right. All right. Real quick while he gets his picture. Stop hamming it up, Shameless. All right. All right, how many more pictures you got? All right, I'm here with your winner, Stavros. A week ago, you had no fight. Your opponent pulled out. Yesterday at weigh-ins, your opponent missed weight. It looked like you had no fight. It's been a roller coaster. You took a big shot here, but you came back, you broke him, you got the win. How does it feel, man? You look ecstatic.
Hey, man, I may be awkward. I may not be the most naturally gifted person, but I have something you can't teach. I will break anybody. Listen, dude, I've been doing this a while, man. I got a lot more experience than my record speaks for. My only 2 real losses are pros now. Like, I'm not looking to have many more amateur fights. I don't know when I'm going to be able to fight again, but the next time I do, I want it to be for that 145 title.
It's hard to argue with the man. Congratulations, Stavros Batsinelas. Make some noise. All right, guys, so a quick update. We're going to have to take Ed Forlenza to the hospital for a checkup, so we're going to break for a quick intermission until the ambulance gets back. 10 minutes, the ambulance is on its way. Unfortunately, listen, don't boo, because fighter safety is most important.
Do it again.
I know you're here to see the guys, but we want to get Ed Forlenza checked out. So make some noise for Ed Forlenza, and hope he comes out well. Sorry, I'm stumbling.
You heard it from the boss man himself.